Hello everybody and welcome to Technique Tuesday. I just thought I'd start doing some live videos every Tuesday night of some different techniques just to get everybody stamping because we're all stuck inside right now, not only because of COVID but because of the cold weather. Winter is upon us in Canada. So I just wanted to show this super fun and easy way to do a shaker card. It's a technique that we learned at Onstage on the weekend. So here's my little creation here, and as you can see it's got a little bell for the saying, as well as the little shaker feature. And this card I just have so it sits like this. Okay, now I'll just show you how I made this card. So to make it, I use the Christmas Means More stamp set. And I use this cute little saying from one of our favorite Christmas movies: every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. So I'm just going to set that aside for now. And to create this fun shaker technique, you actually just use a medium clear envelope. You can find these on page 153 of the annual catalog. So we're going to need that to start. And we're also going to need a piece of cardstock. So this one measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. And then you'll need a piece of DSP, and this DSP I pulled from the 'Tis the Season designer series paper. This is found on page 31 of the mini catalog, which is on now until the end of December. And I picked this one because it goes with the saying. It's got these cute little bells all over it. So what you're going to do, first step, is just glue your DSP down to your cardstock. And I'm just going to use some mono multi-glue because I find it sticks the best. And a little bit goes a long way. Alright. So just glue it down. And then you're going to take this and you're going to insert it into your clear envelope. And you're just going to have it sit in one of the corners so that you've kind of got a flap here, okay? So push that down like that. Then in the mini catalog there are these fun little sequins. They're called Sequins for Everything. And they come like this, and you get yellow, kind of like this gold and silver, green and red. And for this card, we are going to use the red and green sequins. So when you put them into your clear envelope, you'll kind of hold it so that this portion, that corner, is down, because you don't want any of them to get on this part of this flap that's right here, okay? So I'm just going to take a pinch of red, maybe 2 pinches of red, and we'll do a big pinch of green, a little bit more. Okay, now I have to get these all off my fingers. Okay, gone. Just going to set those aside for now. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to flip your envelope over. Oh, I got a little sequin down there. That's okay. Your goal is not to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to remove the backing from your sticky part. And you're going to fold it over like this. And you're going to take, where's my bone folder? Oh, right here. Going to take your bone folder and just really burnish that edge. Okay, just like so. And then you're going to fold this little flap over. And I'm also going to burnish this edge. And to get it to stay, you're just going to use Scotch tape. Kind of like wrapping a present. This end, just like so. So there you go, there's your little shaker card. How easy was that? Now to decorate it. So I've cut a little a couple of little ovals out. So this is real red cardstock, and I cut it with using the layering ovals framelits, and then I pulled from the Stitch Shapes framelits this cute little oval, and I've stamped our grading on it. And before I attach it to the real red, I'm just going to color my little bells. So what I like to do is I put, this is Daffodil Delight Dark. I kind of like to put that along the edge, like so. And then I get Daffodil Delight Light, and I blend it in. So these are our Stamping Blends markers, and the reason why they call them blends is because you can blend them in together. There, just like that. Okay, and to attach this to our real red cardstock piece, I'm going to use some dimensionals. And I'm just going to put 3 on there. Just like this. Okay, and I'll just bring this card in again so you can see. So I did add a couple of these little bells. Those bells are also from the stamp set right here. And what I did, and I'll kind of show you here, is I just took the bell and I stamped it onto a piece of scrap Whisper White cardstock. And then I colored them in, just like I did with the other bells. And blended them in. And then I took my handy dandy paper snips and I just cut them out, because this stamp set unfortunately does not come with a punch or a die. So that's what we gotta use. And I've already pre-done that so that you guys don't have to watch me fussy cut bells out, because that would just be a waste of time. So I'm just going to put one here, and I've already put a little mini dimensionals on the backs of these. And I'm going to tuck this one underneath a little bit and put it there. There, so our little saying is done. Now before we put this onto the front of our card, I'm going to get a piece of our braided linen trim. This is also found in the mini catalog, and this color is Real Red. And I'm just gonna wrap it around the middle of my card. And I'm gonna tie a bow off to the side. First I'm gonna tie a knot, and I'll show you why I'm gonna do that. So I'm tying a knot so that my string will stay there. And then I'm gonna get these cute little Jingle Bell embellishments. And I think I'm gonna pull out a red one this time. And I'm gonna thread the ribbon through one of these bells. There we go, just like so. I'm gonna make a loop, and I'm gonna wrap, and I'm gonna tie a bow. Just like so. I'll play with it until I like how it looks. You know what, that's good there. I think my little pieces are a little long though, so I'm going to just trim them off. Just like so. Okay, and now before I put this on, we're going to attach this to our card base. So the card base we're going to be using, this is Real Red cardstock, and it measures 4 1/4 inches by 11, and then it's scored on the long side at 5 1/2 inches. Just like so. Fold it over, burnish it, and then I'm going to get my tear and tape adhesive, and I'm going to put 3 strips along the back so that you'll never see your ugly messy tape job. Because let's face it, the Scotch tape is not pretty, but you'll never see it. Just peeling off the backing of my tear and tape. Here's my card base. And I'm just going to attach this to the front of my card. Perfect. And then I'm going to take my little greeting, and again I'm going to use some dimensionals. Put them on the back. And then just kind of center it wherever you'd like it. There we go. That's it. How super easy was this shaker card? Like, no mess, no fuss. So easy. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in for Technique Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. I'll have another fun technique for you. Maybe another one that I was shown at On Stage this weekend. Have a good night, everybody.